Hello, this video demonstrates the basic functionality of SimPars. SimPars is a MATLAB software that transforms a Simulink and StateFlow model into an error propagation model for further analysis. In order to run SimPars, first we need to add source of the SimPars into the path of the MATLAB. Then we can open a MATLAB model. And we prepare this model for SimPars in the similar way we've done for the ErrorSim. We mark the red blocks, the faulty blocks with red, and we specify the probabilities of error on these blocks. And then the rest of the blocks which are interested for us, we mark with yellow. So the difference between the SimPars and ErrorSim is following. SimPars transforms the model which can be later analyzed with ErrorPro. It is a part of the workflow. And ErrorSim simulates the error propagation inside the Simulink environment. So let's first run the ErrorSim. We will get some results, this mean number of errors, and at the end of this video we will compare the analytical results with these simulative results. So we compute some mean number of errors, and now we can run to ErrorPro with get current system, with this current system. And now the SimPars starts. First step is control flow analysis. It's analyzing how the output and update functions of the blocks are executed in which order and creates the control flow graph. The second step was data flow analysis. So in case it could be some virtual blocks and complex data flow, it parses this data flow and creates a data flow graph. And the last step, the most time-consuming step, is conditions analysis. So the SimPars analyzes all the blocks, all non-virtual blocks, one by one. And it is needed to understand the probabilities of error propagation through the blocks. For each block, SimPars creates a small model with input and output. SimPars gives the correct inputs which have been copied from the original model and stores the correct output of each block, and then starts giving the erroneous inputs to erroneous values to all the inputs of the blocks. For example, for this sum, first it gives no errors, then error to the first input, then error to the second input, then error to the both inputs. And it does it a lot of times. Actually, it uses all possible data which came from the original model. So, and this information will be used later to create these conditions. If error on input, then with this probability error on output, and with other probability no error on output. So, and SimPars does it first for all output functions and then for all update functions. However, in this model there are no update functions and it was run only for the output functions. Now SimPars has generated the XML file which can be opened with ErrorPro. Let's load the model, let's check it. And let's take a look, let's compare the model in the ErrorPro and the model in the Simulink. We could see these two blocks which are faulty blocks in the Simulink and faulty elements in the ErrorPro. The third one is here in the middle of the model. Also, the interested for us blocks are highlighted with yellow. And each interested block has an input, and this input also highlighted with yellow. It means that ErrorPro will compute the mean number of errors in these highlighted inputs. So the computation took some time, and now we can see the results. So let's take a look into the region of interest view and found these two file 2, which is a main output of our system. And let's compare. We have 27 errors here and 28 errors in the ErrorPro. Let's make a complete report and take a look into all elements and compare them with the Simulink blocks. So, for example, we have 27 here, 28 in the ErrorPro, 27 here, 28 in the ErrorPro, 13.6 here, 13.7 here, 9.5 here, 10 here, and also one more block, 13 here and 15 here. You can see that results are a little bit different, but we have to take into account that the simulation have been run only 10 times, and these results are not precise. That was the demonstration of the SimPars. Thanks for watching.